Can you see how pretty that chocolate is in there? Looky there. Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family, and today I am cooking dinner for the family. I've got a pot roast going. I'm going to cook some zucchini, and I'm going to add potatoes and carrots to the roast, and we're just going to have a good time. I've got some Great Northern beans going in my Instapot here, but I want to make a dessert, and I want to make a special dessert today, and it's called a brownie pudding. It is my daughter-in-law Keri's all-time favorite chocolate dessert, and I haven't made it for her in a while. So I thought I'd surprise her today and make it before she gets here. So, but y'all follow along. I want you to do it with me. It's been a while since I've made it. I have got my oval dish. It's a 2-quart, and I've melted 2 sticks of butter, and I've showed you this before. You know, the paper that your butter's in, don't discard it. I need it to wipe down to grease my bowl. And there is enough residue left on these butter wrappers to do that. So, and it does the perfect job on it. So, I've got that done. Now, I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to get to work on something else. Now, we've got to start with eggs. We need 4 extra large eggs, and I'm going to put them here in my little blender, my mixer. You know, this mini KitchenAid is the cutest little thing, and it is wonderful when you don't want to drag out the big mixer. When these first came out, I thought they were just the cutest things, so Pop Jones got one for me, and I do use it quite often. Okay, 4 eggs in the mixer. So then we're going to add to that, I'm going to add 2 cups of sugar, just white granulated sugar, and we're going to get this blending. We're going to put on the paddle attachment, and we are going to beat these for 5 to 10 minutes, and we want them pale yellow. They'll get thick. That's when they're done. There we go. Okay. Just turn it on and let it go and forget about it, okay? So, and I'll put you down in there and let you see it in just a minute. So, while that's going, we are going to sift our flour and our cocoa. All we need is a 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. And I know I've got a 1/2 cup in here. Is that too loud? I'm sorry if it is. Okay. 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. But we need 3/4 of a cup of cocoa. Get a good quality cocoa, because that's what's gonna set it apart from all your other dishes. If you don't use good ingredients, you're not gonna get a good end result. Okay, so 3/4 of a cup of cocoa powder. Now, we're just going to sift that right into this bowl. Can you see? Hi. Hello. I am cooking. He's been out working, So if you hear noise in the background, he's working out today.
Cutting trees, cutting limbs, cutting hedges, burning all of it.
We've had storms come through, so it has knocked a lot of limbs down, and it's causing a lot of work for him.
And my neighbor, Steve Thomas, came over with his new backpack blower.
Oh, that gave him the chance just to use it.
He's blowing all the millions of sweet gum balls.
Oh, we have a million of them. He's not kidding about that. All right. Oh, doesn't it though? Okay, so we're going to let that set aside. So let me move you down so you can see inside this pot, this mixing bowl. Can you see that? We are going to let this, I'm going to scoot it over for you. Isn't that a beautiful sight? Now, while that's going, I'm going to let this bake just a few more minutes, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to finish putting this all together for you. It has been just a little over 5 minutes, and this egg mixture is so thick and fluffy. It's exactly what we need. So we're going to turn it off for a moment. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Use a good quality vanilla. You know, it makes all the... Ran over a little bit, didn't it? Not much. And then we're going to add our flour and cocoa mixture. I want you to be able to see down in here. As I spill it, of course. And we're going to reduce the speed, and we're going to mix it just until it's combined. Let me rinse my hands. Just until it's combined. In the meantime, I have heated some water, and we're going to put our baking dish into a larger pan. And it's just combined, but I want to stir it, scrape down the sides just to see how pretty that chocolate is in there. Looky there. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we've got to add this beautiful bowl of butter. Slowly. Now, it should be cooled enough. If it's hot, it will scramble your eggs, and you do not want that. Let's get all that. That's the good stuff in there. Now, again, just until combined. And done. That's all it takes. Now, when this is finished baking, the outside is going to be set, and it should be set around the edges, and the middle, the inside, is still going to be a little gooey. And that's what makes it a brownie pudding. Okay, so let's pour this into this bowl. I'm going to raise you up now. I'm going to raise you up just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. I think, yeah, you can see. So I'm going to pour this into this dish that we buttered with chocolate. You know, looky here. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so now I've got this in this dish in this pan, and I am going to pour hot water. It don't have to be boiling, just as hot as you can get it from the tap. And I'm going to pour it partially till it's part way up the sides of this baking dish. Then I'm going to bake it in the oven. I'm going to put it in the 325-degree preheated oven, and I'm going to bake it for exactly 1 hour. No less, no more. The outside, if you put a toothpick in, should come out clean, and the inside is going to look kind of wet and undone, if that's a word, and that is exactly what you want. So let me get this in the oven, and when it gets done, I'll come back and show you what it looks like, okay? Stay with me. I just took this brownie pudding out of the oven. I hope you can see in here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this pan sit here and cool off just a little bit, and let this dish cool off so I can handle it. And then I'm gonna take it out of this hot water and set it aside and let it finish cooling. And Miss Keri should be here in just a little bit, and I'm gonna surprise her with it. I hope you enjoy this video, and I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me today. And I hope you'll try this, and if you do, please let me know what you think about it. Come back and see me soon. Bye, everybody.